Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Peace be upon you, brothers and sisters, and welcome back to the Muslim Converts channel. In this lesson, we're going to go over a list of some misconceptions about Shia Islam and correct them. Misconception number 1. Shias believe that the Qur'an has been altered, or distortion of the Qur'an. This is one of the most common misconceptions about Shias. The accusation that the Shias believe that there were Quranic verses where the names of the Imams of the al-Bayt alayhimussalam were explicitly mentioned but were censored out sometime after the death of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This, however, is completely false. Mainstream 12-verse Shi'ism throughout history believed in the integrity of the Qur'an. That is, from the earliest days. Scholars like Sheikh as-Saduq, who died in 991 AD, believed that the Qur'an we have in our hands today is the same Qur'an that was revealed to the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, with nothing added, subtracted, or changed from it. Scholars who believed the Qur'an had such verses subtracted from it were a small minority among Shias and Sunnis. Their views, however, have systematically been refuted throughout history. They do not represent either Shi'ism or Sunnism. The Islamic term for the distortion of the Qur'an is known as tahrif al-Qur'an. Misconception number 2. Shias believe that Imam Ali alayhi salam is God and they worship him. This is another common misconception. Some Muslims believe that Shia Muslims worship Imam Ali alayhi salam. That is, they believe that Ali is God or Allah. This is not correct. Shias believe that there is only one God. Shia Muslims believe, just like the Qur'an teaches, that God is not human and that no human can be God. Allah transcends absolutely everything. In fact, Shias go as far as saying that God transcends all space, time, and matter. In this sense, Shias state that it is impossible for one to see God with the physical eye. This obviously contradicts the notion that God can become a human being. It is instead extremists and Wahhabis who believe that God has human or physical attributes, such as hands and feet, or that he is literally sitting on a chair. Shia Muslims believe that Imam Ali alayhi salam and the rest of the Ahlul-Bayt alayhim salam were human beings only, and that they were appointed by God on this earth to guide humankind and the Muslim community. In short, like the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, Imam Ali alayhi salam was a servant of God and that he worshipped him. Misconception number 3. Shias worship stones in their prayers. Shias do not worship stones in their prayers. What they do use is a turba, or a piece of baked clay that they prostrate on in their prayers. The reason for this has to do with Islamic ritual laws. In Shia Islam, we are not allowed to prostrate on things that, for example, can be eaten or worn during prayers. This ruling is there in order to prevent idol worship or polytheism. According to the school of Ahlul-Bayt alayhim salam, only earth, leaves, stones, and other permissible natural elements can be prostrated on. This is the way that the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his Ahlul-Bayt alayhim salam prayed. Misconception number 4. Shias don't believe in the 5 daily prayers. They only pray 3 prayers a day. This is also not correct. Shias, like other Muslims, believe in the 5 daily obligatory prayers. What they do, however, is that they combine the Dhuhr Asr prayers as well as the Maghrib and Isha prayers. In this way, they allocate 3 specific periods throughout the day to pray. But in those 3 periods of the day, the 5 daily prayers are prayed. Shias believe that one is free to combine one's prayers in this way, or pray them separately. However, according to all Muslims, one can combine one's prayers during travel time or in days of sickness. Does this mean that one is praying 3 times a day? Absolutely not. Shias are just simply more liberal with their attitudes at combining prayers, given that this was practiced by the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam and his Ahlul-Bayt alayhim salam. Misconception number 5. Shias believe that Sunnis are non-Muslims. This is another common misconception. Shias believe that Sunnis are Muslims, given that they believe in the Shahada. If you recall, the Shahadat or Islamic creed is the testimony that there is no deity but Allah alone and that Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam is his chosen and final messenger and prophet. As Sunnis believe in the Shahada, Shias consider them as Muslims. Shias believe that Sunnis are ritually pure and that their food is permissible. They also believe in the permissibility of marriage between Shias and Sunnis. Although Shias may disagree with Sunnis on certain topics, these differences are by no means a justification for declaring Sunnis as non-Muslims. Misconception number 6. Shias don't believe in zakat. Like other Muslims, Shias believe that zakat is obligatory. According to Shia Islam, if a person knowingly rejects the obligatoriness of zakat, then he or she may not fulfill the requirements of being a Muslim. The difference between Shia Muslims and others is that Shias don't believe zakat can be paid in cash. They believe that zakat can be only paid through tangible material, like gold, silver, or livestock, among other things. If a person does not own these things, they are not obligated to pay it because they don't have the material to give in the first place. However, if they do have this material, then they need to pay zakat on it. Misconception number 7. Shias believe that the angel Jibreel alayhi salam made a mistake when he was supposed to give revelation and prophethood to Imam Ali alayhi salam and not the Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam. This is false. No 12er Shia scholar has ever believed in this. Until next time, thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.